No. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. And thing sucks.
Q, man, what's up, dog? It is draft night, and these are the moments that we dream about as sports fans. Am I right, man? This is the biggest night in the off season. Man, I'm joined, as always. I just said his name, Q. 2/3 of the Bear Club podcast. I'm paid as Q. Tiff couldn't be here tonight. She's on a palatial vacation. Shout out to her. I know she's bearing down somewhere right now as we speak. Yes. Q, man, she's probably bearing down harder than we are right now. You can hear the inflection in my voice. I'm pumped up, man. What do you think? You think you think Tiff's got more energy than we got right now?
I think we're at all three of us at maximum energy. I mean, the draft is as exciting an event as the Super Bowl. Well, not as exciting. I'm sorry. It's right underneath the Super Bowl and regular season kickoff to the playoffs. The draft it's an exciting time in the NFL.
Especially when you've bereft of wins and talent like the Bears have been. So it's definitely we've definitely been come a long way. We've had a lot of somber days, somber nights, cried after a lot of losses, but that all ends after tonight. We are drafting our future franchise quarterback. We are drafting and I don't know who's going to come after next. I don't know. I have no idea.
That's really the exciting part. That is the part that has my stomach in knots. I know we're drafting Caleb. It's the number 9 pick because there's so much dependent on how the board falls. Teams trading up. I mean, if you're a Bear fan, after you take Caleb Williams, what your hope is that the Vikings, Broncos, Saints, one of those teams can find a way to trade up into the top 9 ahead of the Bears and take a quarterback off the board so that we have our choice of blue chip non-quarterback position players.
Yeah, if you have to have been living underneath a rock for the last I don't know what 6 months to not know where the Bears have. So tonight the Bears will be drafting twice. We hope they'll be drafting twice. They have the number 1 pick, as you named. Caleb Williams is pretty much a lock for number 1. I think DraftKings had him at 20,000, minus 20,000 to be number 1 draft pick by the Bears. They've been playing footsie all off season. Well, ever since they traded Justin Fields. Shout out to him. But yeah, it's pretty much a lock that Caleb Williams be wearing navy blue come September. As of right now, actually, he's wearing navy blue tonight. So
he already knows.
Good side. He already knows.
I got my navy blue too, but we got to address the elephant in the room.
What's that?
Are you supposed to be in Detroit? Are you supposed to be getting drafted tonight? You are wearing a suit like you're going to walk up to the podium and either introduce Caleb or be the 9th pick in the draft. What's going on? I don't know why you did not give me advance notification. I look like I'm headed to my pro day. I'm in a compression shirt, looking like I'm headed to the pro day. You are in your suit looking like you're getting drafted today.
Hey, man, it's a big night, man. We all getting drafted today. What do you mean?
Either I'm underdressed for the occasion or you're overdressed.
I mean, 2 things can be true at once. I can be overdressed.
2 things can be true at once.
I can be overdressed. You can be underdressed. But all I know is that we are about to make history tonight, and we're going to dress down the Packers from this point on. We could agree to that point, right?
Yeah. I hate to sound like Destiny Child, but right now I just want them to say his name. Let's get it over with. Call Caleb right now. Say his name. Let's move on with this draft.
Hey, I think you said it on the last episode of the Bear Club, man. Episode 76. Go check that out. Roger Goodell, he said, nah, waste the whole 15. The Bears right now have 5 minutes and 45 seconds left.
I said that then, right now I'm concerned and nervous. I don't know why I'm nervous. I just want the man to walk up to the podium and then us draft him and then let's proceed with the night. That's all.
Speaking of proceeding with the night, well respected and long time NFL insider for ESPN, and she's now the senior NFL insider for The Athletic. Diana Rossini. She tweeted out earlier today that the Bears have let everybody know that they are willing to trade off that number 9. I mean, is Ryan Post going to do something again, second year in a row? What have you heard? And how do you feel if he does that again?
For the last week, my stomach has been in knots, mainly about the number 9 pick, and I've started to ignore stuff. I saw something earlier about the Bears have let. Well, first of all, let me back it up. Brandon Ayuk has requested a trade. He's unhappy with his contract situation, not getting an extension. And I've heard one rumor before the draft that the Bears will be willing to move off. Well, I'm sorry. Let me back that up again. That somebody in the top 10 has had conversations with the 49ers about exchanging a top 10 pick for Brandon Ayuk. I would not be in favor of that right now. Because why are we paying 3 receivers $20+ billion? I would not be. I'd rather get one of the guys that slipped to us number 3. I'm confident. Well, I can't say I'm that confident either. That's why I'm nervous. But I think there's a chance for Dungy or Neighbors to fall to us at number 9, and we can get a guy on a relatively controllable contract for the next 5 years. I'd rather do that than get Ayuk. I think Ayuk is a good player, but he's probably going to demand upwards of over $25 million. That's elite money to play for a receiver. That's elite money to pay for anybody. And it's going to take a significant chunk of our salary cap. So I'm hoping that particular rumor isn't true.
As long as it's not the Bears. You know how I feel about wide receivers, expensive wide receivers, especially trading good future assets for wide receivers. I don't care how good they are. If the name's not Randy Moss, name not Jerry Rice.
Now, if the Vikings call and want number 9 and they're offering Justin Jefferson, I got to disagree with you. Number 9, see you later.
I'm sorry. Okay, you're
right. That's the one guy I do it for. That's the one guy that's the one receiver I would trade for. I don't know if I would trade number 9 for any other receiver. And that's no disrespect to Tyreek Hill, but he's at his age 30 season. Age 30?
Yeah, he's in his 30s now.
Yeah, so I would
just say this. I would just say this because the Bears pick is in, so I want to lay out for that. But I will say this: the Kansas City Chiefs have won back-to-back titles since they got rid of a top 3 wide receiver. Just keep that in mind. Wide receivers, get them later. Do not spend a lot of money on that. Roger,
they also got
to the podium.
Young GOAT quarterback.
Yeah. Here we go. There you go. Caleb Williams off the board.
Melon Motion, go to hell. Like, we're not dealing with you right now. Go straight to hell. One-way ticket, do not pass go. Do not give us that nonsense about JJ McCarthy. You enjoy whatever the Cardinals are going to do.
That's right. Let's get all that bear down energy going on. That Booby. Shout out to Booby. Bear down. Shout out to my boy B Tom. Representing.
I like the confident walk to the podium. Let's see what you have to say.
That's right. I like that suit jacket, man. My boy started off right.
Keep him clean in the pocket.
Yeah, keep him clean. Shout out to my boy B Time, representing the Wild Hunters, man. Bear down. Keep it coming.
Look at that energy.
Love that energy. Look, so the easiest choice of the night has already been made. Caleb Williams, number 1 off the board. Middle finger to all you guys are saying he's going to be a bust because you don't know what you're talking about.
You're mad he's not going to be playing quarterback for you.
That's all it is. You're just upset. You're just upset that your general manager didn't play his cards correctly, get that number 1 pick 2 years in a row. Man, a navy blue number 1 looks good on Broski. I like it. All right.
I wonder what jersey he's going to go with. That's Jalen Johnson's number 1. So I wonder if Caleb is going with 13, 12, or 18. He wore 18 before.
You don't think Jalen will, bend the knee to the quarterback?
Nah, he already said don't be Hollywood. So the don't be Hollywood thing was, you know what time it is, rookie. I'm a veteran. I get the first dibs on jersey. I'm an all pro. Yeah.
Yeah, you good. I could be right. Yeah,
And I don't want Caleb in that number one after Justin Fields was in. Not that I don't think Justin Fields did right by number one. I just don't. Make your own path. You know, we had good times with Justin Fields. Make your own path. Do work in that 13. I like 13 or 15 for Caleb.
13 is an odd number though. You know, I think it's been
that was his USC number.
Yeah. But you know, 13, everybody has that unlucky connotation around the number 13. So
hey, we are breaking
barriers.
We are breaking cycles. We're breaking cycles here.
It's an amazing time to be a Chicago sports fan right now. You got Caleb Williams coming into town, you know, the phenom that he is. You got Angel Reese and Cardoza going to the sky, the Twin Towers, and
better.
Yeah. And you've got
Cubs are balling.
The Cubs are tied for first place right now. So with their new manager, and I think that's it. There's no more teams in Chicago. Oh, Simeon and Mount Carmel. They're always great.
Don't disrespect the Bulls like that. Put some respect in the Bulls' name.
Well, you know, I was trying to keep it on a high note. We ain't got to talk about the Bulls, but if you do want to talk about the Bulls,
you can't tell the story of Chicago without the West Side.
You can't.
I mean, that's good representation for the West. The West Side needs some representation.
All right, man. This is an all Chicago episode.
Out there. Move the Sox to the West Side.
You know what? That'd be a good look on the Chicago White Sox. Just move them out west.
Call them the 290 Sox.
So the last player that wore number 13 for Chicago Bears was Johnny Knox.
No, it's Tyler Scott currently wearing 13. Not that we care what Tyler wants to wear.
Tyler Scott.
I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry, Tyler. But you got to run that 13. That's either Keem or Caleb's number.
Yeah, that's right. This
number 2 pick is what I'm really curious about.
There's no way DC does that thing and just continues to be an embarrassment to the NFL. There's no way.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure, but
let that man rest on the Steelers bench and see. You know, didn't Justin put about 30 on your Cardinals? Like, why are you here? First of all, shout out to Mel for being a loyal listener of the show. But Mel, it's time that you deal with some reality. Your team is awful. They're gonna remain awful. You shouldn't even be showing your face in the offseason. You should be using this offseason to find a new team. Come home. We got room for you. Jump on this bandwagon.
We don't have room.
Before it takes off. That's for all you listeners who are not Bears fans. Get on this bandwagon right now. I'm not letting you on later.
Mayo bet the show. I'm gonna let everybody peek behind the curtain. Mayo bet the show for the Cardinals and Bears game this season.
She's so generous.
She did. She's very generous.
She's so generous.
If they lose, we have to both do the show, the recap show in a Cardinals jersey. No, it's not going to happen. The Commanders pick is in. I'm just looking at Booger's
suit.
Yeah, it's suit jacket. It's an eyesore. Why would
This
why
is something
decide on
straight out of the 70s. What is it from Weatherman?
that?
They could have did Booger better than that.
That was
Maybe
an
that's the
odd
orange
choice.
representing the Bears. Maybe he's jumping on the bandwagon. I feel like I'm sorry, I'm emotional, but I feel like everybody should be a Bears fan right now.
They should.
I feel like that'll heal a lot of ills in the world if we all unite and we're Bears fans. No,
They should. Everybody should be a Bears fan. There you go. Jaden Daniels off the board for the Commanders. All right.
I didn't think the Commanders would speak like that, but you never know what that team can be.
Yeah, I mean, they need a quarterback. Didn't they trade Sam Howell?
Yeah, he's gone. He's in Seattle.
Yeah, Sam Howell. If they don't have a quarterback, they have to obviously go quarterback. And with the next team on the board, the New England Patriots,
So,
on the clock, they don't
so
have a
this
quarterback.
is when the draft starts. The draft starts now.
Yeah. Let's
Caleb and Jalen
find out.
Daniels, I feel like those were the obvious top two choices. This is when the draft starts. We don't know if New England is going May, going McCarthy, or could go somewhere else. Mel says JJ McCarthy to New England.
I don't think he jumps Drake May.
Listen, I don't know. If JJ could be a Patriot type guy. I don't know what the Patriots
do the Patriots have a culture anymore? Bill Belichick is gone.
But he's a Michigan quarterback. I don't know. Maybe they're trying to. Maybe they got the Michigan thing, and JJ has climbed so much so, and May is falling. I don't know if it's smoke with JJ or if it's legit that these NFL scouts are drooling over him. I guess we're going to find out in a few minutes.
I don't think. I can't see it. I can't see it. Robert Kraft has to be super in love with Michigan guys to do that again. Robert Kraft can go to Michigan.
Who's making the draft day decision now? I know Belichick wasn't solely in power, but he had a lot of the drafting power, responsibility. Who's making those calls now for New England? Now that Belichick is gone.
Who's making the decisions for New England?
Yeah, the front office decisions. I know Belichick wasn't necessarily. I know he relinquished some of that power, but he still had a lot of personnel decisions, especially when it pertains to the draft. So he's making those decisions now. I know Mayo is the head coach now, but I don't fancy that he would be given the same responsibilities right off bat that Belichick had.
Nah, I don't think so. I think they got. I don't know who's the general manager at this point in time, but I don't think Jared Mayo is making personnel decisions off the bat. Shout out to my boy Omar checking in from a conference. He says, "Bear down." That's right, Omar. Bear down all the
player.
I can't wait for the Commanders Bears game this season. All the hype and back and forth about who's the better quarterback.
Between Jaden Daniels and Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
that's going.
I look for that game. I think the Bears have played the Commanders 2 straight years on ESPN. I believe.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, one was a Thursday. I don't know. Was that a Thursday or a Sunday? Was it 2 straight Thursday nights?
It was 2 straight Thursday nights. One of them was terrible. I'll try to forget it. The last one.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney getting pushed out the end zone. Yeah.
Justin Fields had his career night last year. So we're going to play them 3 years in a row. And it's going to be, something to see.
I guarantee you they're going to put this one on primetime too. I mean, this is the easy selling point. Number 1 versus number 2.
Don't play any games. Put all of Caleb Williams games on primetime. Just why not? It's Chicago. Do that.
Chicago.
Make the right decision. And the Patriots pick is in.
I'm thinking the Bears get primetime games.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. I do want to check out how many games in primetime the Bears will get. Oh, let's see, man. Come on, hurry up. Show me the Patriots pick. Cut the crap. Knock it off. I need I need them to hurry up. I'm waiting to see the interest in this draft is at an all-time high right now, right? So I'm really waiting to see one team make a trade. It's really the Minnesota Vikings. I really want to see what they do. They need a quarterback, obviously.
I really want to see what happens at 4. That's
Yeah.
going to be the turning point of the draft. Whatever the Cardinals decide to do, whether they stay there and draft, or whether they trade down. If they stay, I'm under the impression that the pick is still Marvin Harrison Jr. Despite all the smoke, despite him not having a pro day really, or running at the combine, I still think that he's the best non-quarterback in this draft. So I'm still expecting the Cardinals to take Marvin Harrison Jr.
It don't look like Drake May got some good news. The way his face is looking.
It's JJ.
My
TV is behind yours. I'm just seeing Drake May.
He don't look like he just got drafted. I don't know. That's
He's not on the phone. He is not on the phone.
Yeah. This is gonna be interesting. But yeah, Minnesota need to hurry up and make that trade because I need to know. I need to know. And they definitely, and it's probably gonna cost like three first rounders to get.
I really hope they run whoever trades with Minnesota. I hope they run their pocket.
Yeah, I hope so too. Definitely got to. Roger Goodell's at the podium.
He's at the
Drake
podium for me too.
Drake May.
Oh, it was Drake.
Yeah.
So all the JJ to number 2 or 3 was smoke.
Of course. Everybody, we all saw JJ McCarthy play the last couple of years.
Listen, I'm a JJ McCarthy truther, believer. I think he's going to be I'm not saying he's going to be an elite quarterback. I think he's going to be a solid quarterback in the NFL. I just think that I think he's one of those guys that should not start year 1. He's 20, just turned 21. I like some of his measurables. I think if he gets to the right system, the right coach develops him, I think he's going to be a solid quarterback. I would have went Caleb and Jaden, but I don't know if I would have took Drake over JJ. I think Drake is more ready to play year 1 than JJ. He's got way more pass attempts and starts in college.
All right. So now was the time. We knew top 3 was going to be quarterbacks. We knew that in some fashion.
It went the way it should have went when it was predicted in February.
Yeah.
Caleb, Jaden, Drake. So no surprises. Everything else we've been hearing the last couple months has been smoke.
There's no way Arizona keeps this pick. There's no way. There's no way.
Like Marvin Harrison.
They cannot do that, bro. Some teams going to give them 3.
It might be a question of how much they like Kyler Murray and how much they want to give him a weapon.
If you had the number 4 pick right now, would you draft the best player on the board, Marvin Harrison Jr., or take 3 first round picks? Which one?
If I was a Cardinals, I'd take 3 first round picks. I think they got a lot of building to do.
Yes. It is an easy decision for me. 3 first 3 what?
If I'm the Cardinals.
Give me that.
If I'm the Cardinals, yes.
Man, look. It's 5 minutes. It's 5 minutes till we find out. Oh my goodness. 5 minutes. All right. So Drake May just has a real stoic face because he still don't even look excited doing this interview. Caleb Williams had all the emotion. Yeah, man. Look. All right. So while we're waiting on this Arizona Cardinals pick, we're going to go ahead and take a break real fast. If you're listening on audio, check out our advertisers, check out our partners, show them some love. If you're watching live right here on YouTube or Facebook, just give us a second. We'll be right back. We are back here at DBC, man. Draft live show. It is less than 4 minutes until the Arizona Cardinals got to put up or shut up.
this number 4 pick going to have a lot of impact on what's available for us at 9.
Now, I will say this for the Cardinals. They do need weapons.
Yeah.
They do need weapons. It would be crazy if they take Joe Alt right here at 4.
But
I wouldn't be mad at it.
That defense is depleted. The Cardinals need a receiver. They need an edge. They need an interior. They need a corner. They got a lot of needs.
All right, their pick is in. So they're not trading it. Wow.
It's got to be Marvin.
Nah, that's the wrong decision.
It's got to be Marvin.
Wrong decision.
I feel like at this point in the draft, he is the guy least likely to miss. And if it's Marvin Harrison Jr., then what we thought in February is coming straight to fruition. I think everybody had Caleb, Jaden, Drake, Marvin as the top 4.
Man, look, your quarterback is already locked up. You already got Kyler Murray. He's locked up long term. I would go ahead and trade back again. I would take both of Minnesota's first round picks and a future first, and I'll get a reduced. Obviously, I won't get Marvin Harris. I won't get that, as you say, least likely to fail guy.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever. But I will at least get a lot more pieces for that team. I mean, I can get another tackle to go outside, opposite side Paris Johnson. I can get another good wide receiver. I mean, it's probably gonna be 6 wide receivers drafted in the first round tonight.
I think we're looking at 7.
You can. Oh my God!
I think there's going to be. I think there's going to be 7 in the first round. I think it's going to be another 6 in the second round.
Man, yes, yeah. I'd.
Mel says it's not the wrong decision. Hey, Mel, I'm not mad at Marvin here. I think you're getting the guy that's going to be perennial Pro Bowl for the next decade. But I think the Cardinals maybe a trade down. But we don't know what was being offered before. If there was 3 first round picks, I probably would have been inclined to take the draft capital too.
Marvin Harrison. All right. So we haven't seen any trades yet, man.
We haven't seen any surprises yet either. Not any surprises.
40 minutes in, no surprises. All of those mock drafts we did over the last month and a half, useless. All the scenarios.
The funny thing is that the draft is went exactly the way we thought it would go in January before everybody start lying. This is what we thought it was going to be in January before everybody start lying.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah. After the season ended, yeah, this is what we thought, 3 quarterbacks. Marvin Harris to be the first. Marvin Harris to be the first. I just want to bet. I'm just looking at this. I just want to bet. I had a bet with one of our sister shows, the homies. Big G, you know your boy Big G. He bet me Marvin Harrison was going to go in the top. He bet me Marvin Harrison was going to get drafted number 1 by the Bears first. That was the original bet.
That was never going to happen.
This was back during, I think, this is week 9, as a matter of fact. This is week 9. He bet me that. And I said, you know what, G, that's ridiculous, but I'll let you off of that. Marvin Harrison Jr. won't be drafted in the top 3. And he fell over himself to take that bet. I'm like, all right, time to pay up. Time to pay up, big man.
And Marvin Harrison might arguably be the best prospect in this draft, but there's no question that he's not the most important. As quarterback is the utmost important position on the field. Well, today and even in the past.
We have a Packer fan checking in. What's up? Super Esteban Thickpen. He said easy money. I don't know what that's in relation to, but
I know what he's talking about.
It might not be what I think it is. I'm a channel my big boy from ATL. That ain't who I think it is. He ain't saying what I think it is.
This ain't what you want this year. I promise you that this ain't what you want.
Hey, cool out, my boy. Cool out.
Just understand when we spin Lambo, we coming with some different shooters though this time. We ain't missing all headshots.
We definitely own that. We definitely own that with y'all this year. No more pump faking.
Better duck your taco this year, Steve. Stay away from me on game week. I'm on that with you.
Nah, he talking about the bet I made. Yeah, that's right. I
Oh,
appreciate
okay,
that.
okay. All right.
I appreciate that, man. Yeah.
I'm just letting know I want all the smoke this year. I ain't ducking nothing. I want all the smoke.
That's right, man. I'm on that. I want all that from the Packers. Pause. Ooh, pause. Listen, man, if they don't get a trade in right here, man, we are in trouble. Because I don't think Minnesota's going. These were the two teams that should have Minnesota should have been targeting.
Definitely should target the Chargers.
Maybe.
If McCarthy, if somebody doesn't trade up for McCarthy right here, he almost is officially sliding.
Yeah, I would hate that.
But we still got Neighbors, Odunze, Dallas Turner, and Joe Alt on the board as of now.
Mm-hmm.
I know Pay's not trying to hear this, but
I'm not.
Listen, the Brock Bowers discussion is not closed for me. I am not shutting the door on Brock Bowers.
Listen, man, I'm gonna say this: if Odunze, Rome, Marvin Harrison Jr., Joe Alt, and Dallas Turner off the board, trade back. I don't want you to do it. I really don't want you to do it, but trade back. Because at that point,
I'm not shutting the door on Bowers.
Come on, man.
I've been telling y'all about him for over a year. That is a weapon of epic proportions. You can line that man up in the backfield, at fullback. He's a good inline blocker. He can get a 3-point stance to the tight end. He can line up in the slot. That boy different.
Shout out to my boy Marcus Thigpen. He said that sleeping super.
That's the real Thigpen. Yeah, that's the real Thigpen right there.
Bear down.
We only honor one Thigpen.
Bear down, Marcus. Man, that's a good question coming in from Marcus. What would be there at 9? Dog. If this ain't a trade right here, if Minnesota don't get back up and push a quarterback up the draft board, ooh.
None of those guys I named, which would be, I mean, I think as a Bear fan, you want Dallas Turner, Rome Odunze, Malik Neighbors, or Joe Alt there at number 9. I feel like those are the surest bets. Those are the blue chip prospects. So right here between 5 and 6 and 7, you want to see 2 quarterbacks go off the board. That's what you want to see as a Bear fan. And number 9 is Neighbors, Odunze, and Turner are off the board, and Alt. I don't expect Alt to be there at number 9. That would be a pipe dream. But
man,
you're probably looking at best bet trading back. I personally wouldn't be mad at Bowers at number 9. My co-host would. I would not be mad at Bowers. I think it's a little bit of overlap if you did sign Gerald Everett, although I don't think Gerald Everett is a long-term solution. And if you get a player like Bowers, a special guy, you're not worried about Everett. You know, Cole Kmet is nice too, but he doesn't have elite physical traits like Bowers does. So it's not Bowers. I like Byron Murphy. I like Newton, but I don't think those are guys you draft at 9. I also like Quinyon Mitchell, but I don't think a corner at number 9 is what the Bears need. I think they got 3 good young corners. I like Terrell Smith a lot from Minnesota last year. He stepped in and played a lot of good football when Jalen Johnson was hurt, and later Tyreek missed some time, and Kyler missed time. So I think there's some good cornerbacks available at number 9. I don't think the Bears do that.
Most people are watching this show right now on the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan channel on YouTube. And that's exactly what I would be. Frustrated Chicago sports fan if they draft Brock Bowers at 9. And because of those other 5 names off the board, I would be extremely frustrated. I'm not mad. Not mad. Brock Bowers, as you say, he's a specimen. And I don't mean that in the pejorative. I don't mean to take away from his humanity or anything like that. I'm just saying, as a football body, he is electric. He's got all the measurables. He's got all the talent.
Kind of a luxury pick, though.
I just don't think
Sounds
it's
like
a good
pick,
pick for
yeah.
the Bears. I
No,
can't see it.
I get it. Personally, I like Bowers. I like him as a football player. I don't think he's the most necessary fit for the Bears right now. I mean, you got two solid tight ends. You
So the Chargers pick is in. So they did not
no, I'm not a Latu
trade.
fan. No,
Oh,
no, Reds. I am not a Latu fan. Absolutely not at number 9.
not at 9. No. We need to
No,
trade back.
not at 9. Probably not anywhere in the first round unless we were in the 20s. The guy's 24, got a huge red flag on all of his medicals. He's not the most explosive guy coming off the edge. No, I'm not a big Lawson fan. I don't think he's an exceptional athlete at the edge, and I think he's about maxed out his ability. If I'm looking at an edge in this draft, I like Dallas Turner. If not, I like the kid from Missouri in the second round, if he lasts that long. Or if you trade down, I like the kid from Missouri later. I even like Chop. I think Chop's going to take a while to develop, but I'm not a fan of the guy with red flags on his medicine. Athlete.
I don't like Chop. Nowhere the
I
Bears are
wouldn't mind
drafted.
Chop in the trade down.
Chop is a number 25 pick. I'm not even entertaining that.
Not a 9. No. Don't get. I said if you trade down, depending on where you trade down, I entertain Chop. Reg asked about Latu, so I'm just talking about edge. I prefer Verse over Latu.
And they are taking Joe Alt.
That's a Jim Harbaugh type pick. He likes to build along the trenches. I'm not mad at that.
I am. He should be a Bear.
Yeah. Now, do the Giants take McCarthy or do they trade? Or do they take Neighbors?
I can't believe no one's taking Minnesota.
Red says he likes the deep tackle from Texas. I'm sure he's referencing Byron Murphy. I like him too. The thing is, I'm not sure about what that means for Javon Dexter going forward. Javon Dexter, to me, he plays good football, but I think he's more of a guy that he really seems like more of a 3-4 fit. I mean, the Bears are playing him at one gap right now. He's a guy like 6'5", 6'6". Usually, the 3 technique is a guy 6'2", 6'3", and lightning quick enough. Javon Dexter is a great athlete. I think he can put on weight. He can play right over center though. If you take Murphy, I think Murphy's obviously going to be your 3 technique. So I thought Dexter did well in his limited showing at 3 technique. So he has positional versatility. So I think they can move him over center in this Tampa too.
Man, I agree with Marcus Thigpen here. Swami wanted an offensive tackle. Yes, that's number 1 on my board. Either you fix the left tackle, this revolving door we have, or you put somebody opposite Martez Sweat.
Hey, Caleb says draft. Caleb Williams said absolutely draft Fashanu. I know people have gotten down on Fashanu lately, and I don't think that's warranted. I think he slid out of a lot of people's top 12 in my. But if you look at the guy in pass protection, he was really good during his career. I think he had one bad game, but Fashanu is a great pass protector. I know the knock on him is that he's not that great, and in run blocking. He's not that physical. But the Bears will be playing stretching outside zone. So I think as long as he's a good athlete, he can get to that second level and get in people's way. I don't think he has to be that physical. I don't know if the Bears are playing that offensive line system where they're just going hat on hat. I think Waldron is still bringing his zone blocking scheme.
I don't know, man. This was the first disappointing development of the night. Joe Alt,
they didn't trade. I knew they were taking one of our guys.
Yeah.
Now we're looking at Neighbors, Odunze, and Turner, but there's 3 picks before us. So is it too late for the NFL to take away Atlanta's number 8 pick? Anytime. Listen,
hey, Roger,
if you want to come to the podium and say they don't have an 8th pick, I'm not mad at you, Roger.
Hey, look, Roger, I know you got a lot going on tonight, but do us a solid, bro. We need it. New York Giants pick is in. And all right, man. So look, I'll get over it. We don't have a left tackle. Well, we don't have a bookend left tackle, somebody we can build around. So what's next best out there as for a tackle?
As far as tackle,
Yeah.
I think you take Fashanu. I think he's the best left tackle on the board. If,
So you
if
think
you're,
the
if you're
Bears are
looking to
trading?
go left tackle, I would go Fashanu.
Not at 9, though.
Unless you trade down at 9. I mean, I got a feeling the way this is shaking. If McCarthy doesn't go, then we're not seeing Neighbors or Dungy number 9, and we're not seeing Dallas Turner. And I got a feeling that Atlanta likes Turner.
Yeah, man. Atlanta is always effing up. So they may draft somebody. They might mess around and draft Chop.
Go get Latu. Please, I want them to go get Latu. I don't think Chop's going that early.
Javier Flores.
The Bears took Caleb.
Yes, Caleb Williams.
Javier the Bears took Caleb as expected. We haven't got to number 9 yet.
Malik Neighbors off the board.
The first 6 picks have gone as.
That's 3.
No surprises yet.
Nah, not really. None at all. None at all.
Not a surprise. Most of the mocks had Joe Alt going as the first left tackle going to the Chargers. A lot of my drafts most of them had the Giants taking Neighbors or McCarthy. Still, McCarthy on the board. He is going to slide. Penix Nick's on the board still.
Yeah. So that's 2. We got Dallas Turner. So on my big board as a Bears fan, I got Dallas Turner still sitting at number 1 right there. And behind that, we got Rome for me on my big board. I got Dallas Turner number 1 and then Rome at number 2.
Turner. Who'd you say? Who you got number 3 right now?
Number 3? Trade.
Who?
At number 3, I got trade. Trade back.
If McCarthy is still on the board at number 9, then you definitely got to trade back. If you're looking at a lot of good capital. You're looking at a future first.
Whoa. Let me stop you right there. Are you suggesting trading back with the ops? Is that what you just said?
We could trade back with the Broncos. We could trade back with the Saints. I'm not suggesting trade back with the Vikings.
Wait. I'm all with you. Screw over the Vikings. Yes,
exactly.
What do the Broncos have to offer though?
They got a future first. They should. I think they paid all their Russell debt off. I think they paid their Russell debt off. Or do they got one more Russell left?
I don't think that's paid off yet.
Okay, well they got a first this year. Would you be willing to wait till 26 for another first?
No.
Is that too long?
I want cash on delivery.
Would you be willing to take this year's first with Patrick Surtain?
Oh yeah. Box it up. Let's go. Box that up. Yeah, I'll take Surtain and that first. Give it up. That puts us that makes the Bears a 10 win, 11 win team. Yeah. Let's go, bully ball. We have way too many corners, but that's a good problem. That's a good problem in this league.
That's a good problem. Somebody can go play safety.
Right. So the Broncos do have a first. They have all their picks this year. And they got all their picks next year too.
They've already played off the Russell debt. It's been 3 years already.
Yes. No. Only 2.
I think they didn't they acquired a first from Miami in a Bradley Chubb deal, didn't they?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
You know what? They don't have a second round pick this year. That's what it is.
That was part of the Russell trade. Okay.
That was a part of the Sean Payton deal. They don't have They don't have a 3rd round pick this year. That's going to the
Russell arrived in Denver in what year? 21 or 22?
21. No, wait,
So
22.
So they gave away 22, 23. I know it was 3 first round picks, so maybe that was the last of their picks. First round was the last year they gave.
So they had a first this year, and they had a
Yeah,
first in
I know they get 12,
2025.
right? 12
Yeah.
or 13.
It's their. I'm only seeing the Seahawks still have one more draft pick of theirs, and that's this year's 3rd.
Okay.
All right, the Titans pick is in. How much more frustrated am I going to get tonight? The Titans, I don't really know. I'm not too sure what they're.
I thought they wanted. I thought they wanted all, but off the board. So I have no idea where the Titans are going right now.
Yeah,
they could be going wrong.
Why don't they just draft Brock Bowers and get this out the way?
Titans got to be going wrong with Dallas. They got to be. I think it's too early for them to go for Shano.
Why am I saying male? You know, on the bottom of the scroll, they got male's best available. Brock Bowers is higher than Dallas Turner on his board. I hope everybody else thinks feel the same way. I need that.
I mean, Brock Bowers is a really good football player. The problem is he's not at a more important position than Dallas Turner. You know.
I agree with Marcus there. If the only thing we can get, the only solace, the only good thing coming out of this is that Skull gonna stay behind us for a little bit while longer. The Vikings are going to be worse.
We can deal with Skull as long as we take advantage of them. Diddy with the intern. If we can take advantage, Paul, if we can welcome them to Diddy house and do a lot of naughty things to them in that back room and take a lot of their assets, I'm all for it. If Skull Nation wants to give us lots of first round, so Avery says it's going to be J.C. Latham. I can see that.
That's a good pick. It's a good pick.
Yeah. If he falls number 9, are you willing to take him?
J.C. Latham?
Yeah.
I would be happy.
The problem with Latham is I don't think you play the left side though. So I think you run into that issue, and I don't think Darnell Wright can play the left side. Well, I don't know. Somebody got to move to the left side.
Who would you move? I think Latham graded out higher than Darnell did. So I think it would be an easier sell to just move him over. I'm not sure. I ain't watched too much of Latham, so I don't know about his footwork or anything like that. But I mean, drafting two right tackles when you need a left is obviously not ideal. But
two very talented guys, though.
Yeah. Listen, just
I don't think Latham moves well enough to be on the left side. So I think you'd have to move Darnell. I think you'd have to move Darnell to the left side. I can't see Latham. From what I've seen of him in Alabama, I don't think that would be wise to have him going against those edge rushers on the blind side.
Harry is checked in. Harry, who co-hosts one of our fantastic shows on the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan.
Very big Taylor Williams fan. He's very happy today.
Very happy. He does the White Sox show titled "What Did the White Sox Just Do?" He is fantastic. He heard you talking about Diddy, and his ears perked up. He jumped into the live. He's bearing down right now, as you can see.
He's tapping at Caleb. I'm surprised he's not now. We got to keep Harry away from Caleb. Harry could be a threat to the public safety. That poor young man, Caleb.
Yes, sir, man. All right, man. So Avery, we haven't seen it announced yet, but Avery in the chat, he's saying Latham is the pick. So let's find out as they just came back from commercial break.
And this draft is going exactly as planned. Yeah.
If they, as you see, Mel Kiper's best available, he got J.C. Latham as number 5 best available on the board. Fingers crossed that they take Latham.
Yeah, because I don't think we need a right tackle. Latham is a fine player. I just don't think he matches up well with edge rusher on the blind side. I don't think you should do that to him. But if they do take Latham, that's good for us. That means we're going to pick number 8, and Rome and Dallas Turner are still available.
Good pick. Good pick. J.C. Latham.
There's not been one surprise in this draft.
That's a surprise to me. That's a surprise to me.
The Titans. Well, we know the Titans wanted to go tackle. They wanted all. They're invested in Will Levis. So I figured they were going to invest in an offensive line. So Latham was probably the most balanced tackle. Like I said, a lot of teams were concerned about Fashanu in the run game. Latham's a beast in the run game. Harry said Latham over Olu. Wow. I think Olu is falling unnecessarily. I can't say Alt was a surprise, Mel. I can't say that because I think everybody had him highly rated. Nobody had him getting out the top 6. And with Jim Harbaugh there, I figured he was going to definitely address the trenches. You need a left tackle for Justin. I don't think we've had any surprises.
Male in motion in the comments. She says Joe Alt was a surprise.
Yeah, no.
Maybe at that, maybe right there at number 5. But
what else would the Chargers have done at number 5 though?
Yeah, I mean,
we know Jim Harbaugh's MO. He's going to build along the trenches. We know with the franchise quarterback there, you want to get a franchise left tackle. So that was a perfect pairing. Off in the Chargers. Oscar says Olu was falling to
the Jets. There's going to need a lot more to fall to the Jets to get them back right.
If Olu goes to the Jets, I don't think that's too much of a fall. Avery says no more spoilers from him. I'm following someone reporting live on site. Thanks for being honest, Avery.
So question. If Atlanta takes Dallas Turner right here, you run to the podium to get Rome, right?
No, I filled office. How bad does anybody want JJ McCarthy? I'm willing to deal with the ops. Listen.
No, you're not. No, you are not.
If the ops willing to give you ammo and AKs and ARs and choppers, you deal with them. You deal with them. What are we swapping out?
Man, them shit's probably jammed, bro, and you know it, man. Nah, deal off. You know it. We're going to get either Dallas or Rome. So this is a successful night for me.
I'll be happy if we leave with Dallas and Rome. But I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say, listen, blow my socks off. No Diddy pause. I don't know if that's a pause word. But I'm going to call New Orleans. I'm going to call Denver. I'm going to call Minnesota. I'm going to call New Orleans. I'm going to say, make me your best offer. You have 2 minutes. Big Penix energy to Atlanta.
Yeah,
that's what Oscar's calling.
That's an Atlanta thing. Big Penix energy in Atlanta. Yeah.
I think he's being funny because I don't think there's any way they draft a quarterback to spend all that money on Kurt. But Atlanta would be a good place for Penix, or if you're looking for a Penix or 2. Like I said, we don't judge anybody's lifestyle around here. You know, we don't want to get canceled.
No judgment from me. You know,
no judgment. Do what makes you happy. Do it as much as you want, with whomever you want.
And that's on Diddy.
Yeah. We just don't want to force anybody into anything. We want it to always to be consensual, you know. 2 or 3 consensual parties. That's what we want here. Or 4.
Yeah, it's crazy it's crazy you bring that up on a day when they vacated that ruling on what's my man? What's the dude that did all that Me Too stuff? I can't think of his name right now.
The one with B2K and
no, not him. Wisen something. Wisen. I want to say Weisenberg, but I don't think that's right.
Oh, the one with the cane.
The movie producer.
I know what you're talking about. It was something violent. Trading with the crazy word. Chef to support Atlanta for student quarterback. That would be so Atlanta. Falcons, I would love you if you go and if shut up, Darius Ray Falcons. I would love it if they took a quarterback.
Come on, man.
That would be crazy if they take a quarterback.
They keep showing Penix on the screen. Somebody knows something.
Penix over McCarthy.
Harvey Weinstein. There you go.
Thanks, Avery. Avery's a man of culture.
Yes, he is.
Avery.
All right, man. He's walking up to the podium. Say a quarterback. Well, I don't care. Dallas is coming to Chicago. I'm with that.
Dallas are wrong.
I prefer Dallas. Penix Jr. to Atlanta.
Wow.
Wow. That is I can only think of one thing to
how long can he wait behind Cousins though? He's 24.
Cousins is
wild.
That's crazy.
Man,
that's how great
we have always loved Ryan Pace around here since he's not around here. We have always loved him. He did right by us. Thank you, Ryan Pace. He still works for the Bears. Ryan Pace is still in the Bears front office. Gotta be still in the Bears front office. Back to back surprise at number 8. This is third straight number 8, third straight surprise. Drake London, Bijan, and now Penix. That is crazy.
And they know that every time he takes the field, he's going to bring that big Penix energy. He's going to bring that big Penix energy. He's going to bring that big Penix energy.
All through Atlanta.
All right, I'm nervous again, but I'm not nervous. As we can't go wrong taking Dallas or Rome here. Can't go wrong.
Let's let it be Dallas. Just let it be Dallas.
Either or. I'm cool with either or.
You are. I would prefer.
Do not rule out a trade down right here. I guarantee you.
No.
You might.
I am ruling it out.
Listen, McCarthy's still there.
Hey, you know what? I'm sick of that word. That 4-letter word has been pissing me off.
You got to hear what we might get for the trade down. Holmes might get a trade down.
I'm not going to find out. I just don't want to see it. I still want to see it. I don't care about it.
There could be 2 or 3 first-round picks involved in this. McCarthy is split. We're in a no-lose situation right now. There's a no-lose situation right now.
Yes. Well, if you trade down, you're definitely you're further away from a win if you trade down.
But you could be right back here next year picking in the top 5. This could literally another gift that keeps giving.
The pick is in. Oscar saying Rome to the Bears. Let's see if Pose is cooking, man. Let's see what he cooked up. Man. Open the oven. Let's see the souffle. Let's go. I need Dallas Turner.
I think it's going to be wrong, but I think Dallas makes more sense for us right now.
Let Rome go play opposite Garrett Wilson. I'm fine with that. With that quarterback. In fact, did you hear what Aaron Rodgers said this week? He said the government created AIDS.
Stop listening to Aaron Rodgers. Next thing he's going to tell us birds aren't real. There is a segment of society that believes birds are not real.
Yeah. And I am 1,000% sure he's a part of that society. He would go ahead and tell you. He would tell you pigeons are not real animals. I guarantee. He would say that the electrical lines that they sit on are just charging stations for those. But yeah, I'm 1,000% sure Aaron Rodgers.
He's definitely on those Q9. Those what is it? Q9. He's everywhere on WikiLeaks. He's in 4chan. He's in all those weirdo groups. Isn't he trying to be vice president to that far left liberal Kennedy?
He's not a far left liberal. He's a I don't even know what you want to call him.
I don't know what Aaron is. He's not really far right. He's definitely far something.
He's far out of this world, far out of his mind. How about that? We can land at that. All right, here comes the commissioner walking up to the podium.
That's crazy. Penix is really going to sit there for a year or two. The Falcons can get any better.
By the time he starts, he'll be 30. Wow, you got it. You got it.
I'm a happy Bears fan tonight.
I'm not mad.
I could have went Rome or Dallas. I could have went either or.
Nah, I wasn't buy on that one. I wanted the pass rusher. Defense was
I understand that, but Rome is going to contribute right away more so than Dallas is. Dallas is the guy. You got to get better with technique. You got to get stronger. He's 21. I don't think he's ready to quite make the impact of the every down pass rusher right now. I think he's the guy you put in third down, run stunts with, get him free. Bears don't need a wide receiver, says Carlos Manetti. Well, with the way the NFL is going, you need three guys. And you just drafted a quarterback if you want to insulate him with as many weapons as possible.
All of that sounds good, Q. All of that saying you are right. In this modern NFL, you need aerial targets. Yes. And you want to insulate your young quarterback because this is a win now season for Ryan Poles and Eberflus. Their jobs are on the line. However, my boy Carlos Manetti is right. I agree 1,000%. The Bears do not need a wide receiver. You know what?
No, they didn't need a wide receiver. They need difference makers.
You know what this
is the biggest difference maker on the board right now.
This pick tells me that the Bears have no compunction, no plans to re-sign Keenan Allen. That's what this tells me.
At least not to a long-term deal.
Not at all. Not to any type of deal.
I do think with this move, the chance of Keenan Allen being back next year are under 50%. Yeah, we need O-line. Well, who do you want at O-line though? Right now at number 9, who would you take? He said we need O-line help. But who would you take right now?
We need a tackle. Unfortunately, the best one on the board was gone. We needed a pass rush outside of our opposite Martez Sweat.
The only guy at number 9 that makes sense is I think I almost called him Austin Powers. I think he might be the best lineman left, but you're not taking a center top 10. So what do you got? You take the guy from Oregon State? That's probably
6 or 7 spots. I think that's 6 or 7 spots too soon.
You can say this. You can, like it or not, Rome Odunze is a worthy pick for number 9, right? But the Bears did draft somebody they didn't need. I mean, both of those two things are good. But he could be a difference maker. I agree with Harry in this instance. On our first Caleb versus Justin segment, the first part of the 4-part series we did over the offseason, Harry said, how do you even fix your mind to draft a wide receiver and this high in the draft, and he's like your third wide receiver? This isn't, I mean, come on, man. You got to make this make sense. I mean, I'm not mad at the pick, but there's some thoughts around this.
Here's what I would say to that. At number 9, you want to get a guy that's definitely going to hit, or you want to get a guy with measurables off the board. You know, the last number 9 pick, we took Brian Urlacher. That was a linebacker coming in who was playing safety in college, ran a 4.5, 6.5, just a tremendous athlete and tremendous football instinct. I think Dallas Turner fits the mold as he's very fast. He had great burst off the line.
Well, let me stop you very quick. Vikings did finally trade up They flipped spots with the Jets, so their pick is in. There's two things. Oscar, who's a Jets fan, he's got the whole thing breakdown for me. Jets trade with Minnesota. Minnesota picked McCarthy.
Not a surprise at all.
Now, see that. Now this does make me a little upset. I needed Minnesota to drain their assets to get this quarterback. The quarterback fell in their lap. The quarterback they wanted fell in their lap. We had one goof up in front of us, obviously the Falcons, because the Falcons did what the Falcons do. So they're going to end up. I don't know if they kept their second first round pick. I'm not sure what the trade details are. My TV's on mute, so I don't know.
There's no commercial right now, so the details have.
These I'm looking at the AT&T commercial. So we've all had our discussions, and this will be the last thing before we get out of here. We've all had our discussions about Ryan Poles and the wide receiver selections he's made. I have not been a fan of any of them. I think he's overpaid for every wide receiver he's gotten. I think he's drafted nothing but bust. Tyler Scott not unincluded. So
Tyler Scott might have a trouble making this team. It doesn't look like Tyler and Velas will both be part of this team next year. One of the others going to probably go. We can get into a whole show on Rome versus Dallas Turner at number 9. And I know people say we need offensive line help. Braxton Jones has been solid. Nate Davis was up and down. Kevin Jenkins is very good when healthy. Darnell Wright was solid. I don't think the offensive line is in bad a shambles as we think. The place where I think we could upgrade most of the center and left tackle. We took 2 guys who can play center, Bates and I can't think of the guy from the Rams, but we traded for him too. I think we should be solid at center next year. Unless you were taking Olu, I don't really see a guy at number 9 that we should have took.
Yeah. All right, man. So like you said, we can definitely.
Big Hater says they should have took Dallas. Bears will regret it. Of course, Neil.
I agree, man. We can get into a whole show about Dallas versus Rome, and we will.
And we will. I'm going to be prepared.
We definitely will. And you can hear these shows. You can hear these shows on YouTube at the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fans, or you can subscribe to our podcast anywhere you get podcasts. As Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube Music, Pandora, everywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that like button as well. Hit the bell for notifications, everything. We appreciate everybody for checking out this edition of the Bear Claw Live Draft Watch Along. You give us 30 minutes to 45 minutes, maybe even an hour, as of tonight was. And we'll give you all things Bears, our opinions, with a laugh or two along the way, maybe even a couple of pauses. Like I said, be sure to hit that subscribe button on YouTube at the Frustrated Chicago Sports Fan, and check us out on wherever you get your podcast. Leave us a 5-star rating. It really helps us out a lot. Thanks a lot. Q, you got anything else?
Bear down. I'm excited. I said before the draft, give me a combination of Caleb in Rome or Caleb in Dallas, and I'm gonna be a happy Bears fan. I'm very happy. I couldn't have asked for anything more. This is like waking up on Christmas and getting that Sega Genesis and that Madden 92 or that Sonic, getting that combination, that Mortal Kombat, getting that system in them games you wanted. We got the system, we got the games we wanted. We got the quarterback and the wide receiver.
And like always on Christmas, this is me waking up. Happy to wake up and happy to get something, but I still didn't get that Super Soaker.
You're never happy. Never happy. I guarantee you, if we would have put Dallas Turner, you would have said, "Why didn't we pick Rome?" Or why didn't we break somebody for that asset?
I wouldn't have said that. But
I'm sorry. Take advantage of somebody. We were also there. Take advantage of somebody for that asset. The R word is a bad word, people. Shame on me for using it.
That's shame on you. Shame on you.
Shame on me.
Everybody, enjoy the rest of the draft. we would go to get out of here. We're gonna go right into another live with another channel. So if you're watching on YouTube, you'll be looking for the notification. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bear down.
Bear down.